Good
Looks
evening,
like we're
everyone.
live. All right, we're going to give it just a couple of seconds here.
A little throw out of happy belated Veterans Day to all our heroes out there. Thank you for your service. Hoorah! Got my American flag going tonight.
Good Lord.
All right.
All right, we're going to give it a minute. I'm reading over my notes, and then we're going to talk to you guys about why can't you grow your hair out? Any ideas?
Yeah, plenty. All right.
Okay, so before we get started, just wanted to say hi, welcome you guys. I'm Denise, this is Dimitri, and we are here to just chat with you guys about a few things. But before we do that, we're going to announce that the contest for this week, it's going to be for the whole week, so it's going to run this week from tonight until Wednesday night, and then we will announce the winner live Sunday night. So the way that this contest is going to work is that you need to share our video once we post it tonight, share our live video from the Stylish Secret page, and share it to your homepage. And then everyone who shares it, we're going to put them in a drawing to win a free prize. And we're going to announce that next Sunday. Okay? So.
Let us know you're here. If you have any questions, comment on the box. Let us know you're here. All right.
All right. So, question that was sent in was, why can't you get your hair to grow past a certain length? So, we have somebody who has tried and tried and tried, and it gets to like right here, and then no matter what they do, they can't get that long, long hair. So they were wondering, why does that happen? Well, the medical doctor is here to tell you, in addition to the stylist, that there's lots of reasons why that happens, and it's not necessarily always your fault. You know, we always tend to do certain things and blame certain things, but it may be an underlying problem. So let's get down to business, and let me share with you some of the reasons why. So number one, breakage. So split ends, hair master.
I think I want to start by saying the nutrients that you take into your body, your vitamins.
Don't steal my thunder.
All
by
that.
Going late.
I'm not. But all the good stuff from your food, you know, that only comes out, and you know, from your follicles. All those nutrients go only about an inch down your hair shaft, which means the further away from your scalp, the drier your hair is, the less nutrients get there. So when you get to the bottom of your hair, that's all dried out, dead hair. So it starts to split.
I could kill you right now.
What?
In that one statement, you took all of my stuff and wove it in there and just one thing.
I'm sorry. This is the style.
No more talking.
The hair doctor spoke. I'm
All
sorry.
right. So what happens is, it's not as terrible as he makes it sound, but it is, our hair is nutrient dependent, and that breakage, if you are not putting down those proper nutrients in your diet, then your hair, the matrix of it, everything else is not solid, and it's much more prone to breakage. So, nutrients, okay? Split ends. If you're not getting regular haircuts, shout out to get some haircuts.
6 to 8 weeks. You have to get those ends off. I know you want to grow your hair, and people say it all the time. I want my hair to be long. Should I come back in 6 months?
Hell no.
Negative. Negative. You have to get those dead ends off. If you don't cut those split ends, they start to split higher and higher, and as soon as they start getting to that point of elasticity where your nutrients get, that's where they start to break. So when you have all those fine hairs in between your hair shaft lying around, all those things that you think is frizz and flyaways, that's all broken hair. That's all breakage from not cutting those split ends off.
Yeah. So regular trims. Also, we've said it again and again and again. Sleep on satin pillowcases. Satin pillowcases. Avoid unnecessary roughness to the hair. Whatever it may be that's causing it to be rough. Don't do it so it fits.
Well, maybe once in a while.
Yeah. So if it's the towel drying, the, snarls with the, combs, whatever it is, stop. You're damaging your hair. Every time you run something through and you hear those snaps, I hear it in my oldest all the time. Yeah. It kills me. So, stop doing that to yourself.
When your hair is wet, wide tooth combs.
Yeah.
Don't brush your hair through.
The next one is genetics. So, you know what? You may be screwed because of your parents. Mm-hmm. Sorry to say it. But there is a genetic component that causes, it determines the growth phase length. So your hair may only grow, growth phase is supposed to be 2 to 6 years in your hair. Well, it could be shorter because genetically that's what you're predisposed to.
Right.
So, talk to your parents about that. Age, that's another thing. As we get older, our growth cycle shortens even more. So genetically you're screwed, and then you get old and then forget it. But actually that's not
hormonal changes, everything. I spoke about that last week. And I was like, where's my wife? Please. I wish you were there so you can talk about that stuff, because I didn't want women to get mad at me.
Oh my God, hormones are not your friend.
But
in your 40s,
your stylists are trained and they know about this stuff, so we have to put it out there.
Plus, I've given Dimitri some extra knowledge about hormones, so he can impart that wisdom on his clients and tell them.
Yeah, in fact, between dealing with women all day at the salon and an OBGYN at home, this guy knows a little bit too much about women. He can be a little scary sometimes.
All right, so age, genetics, and breakage. Next thing is your diet. We've kind of talked on the nutrients up there, but your hair really depends on biotin. If you're not getting in the proper nutrients, it's not gonna, you're just not gonna have good elasticity in that hair, and it's gonna be more prone to breakage. Okay. There's medical conditions that can cause this. So make sure that if you've ruled out other causes, you need to see your physician to rule out that there's some other serious medical conditions that may be causing your hair to break and to, not grow past right here.
I mentioned this last week. If you start seeing drastic changes, whether it be shedding or your hair doesn't hold the color as much as it used to, your haircut doesn't do what you want it to like it used to, and the cut's still the same, your stylist is baffled as to why it didn't work out as well the last couple times, you know what? Something's going on.
Something's definitely going on. So, there's certain, pretty simple things that you could do to fix, like, if you are anemic, somebody who has lots of blood loss anemia, their ferritin levels are low. And what happens is that they have hair that moves out of the growth phase, and then you have this massive shedding. So when you combine that with postpartum women who, are having all these hormonal changes, and then they've had all this blood loss, dear God, their hair is falling out in handfuls.
What about medications?
Medications can do it. Thyroid disorders, we want to blame the thyroid for every single problem, but it's not always the problem.
The husband is the other half.
The husband is the other half, yeah. Speaking of the husband being the other half, stress. Massive stress can be a problem, can cause hair growth issues, okay? So that you're going to have massive shedding. Whether it be physical stress or emotional stress, both of those cause the hair to move out of the growing phase.
Your children. That's another good one.
Your husband.
Yeah.
True story. So, those are some reasons why you may not be able to get hair to grow. They've looked at everything, they've figured everything else, it's all normal. I don't know, your hair is, I can't see why. Maybe it's just genetics. Mm-hmm. Maybe, there's something else going on. But, what I can tell you is, if you have questions, reach out to us. We'd be happy to recommend some things. We've had some great success with some regimens that are fantastic for some customers who have not been able to get that hair to grow. And it's awesome to see that hair grow in them and see them get results. So, we'd be happy to recommend some things for you. So that's really all we had tonight. I wanted to do a quick one. So hopefully, if you guys have any questions, just reach out to us. And then remember, the contest again for this week is share this live video. Okay, once we post it, share it to your homepage. And then everyone who has shared it on Sunday, so everyone who has shared either tonight or Wednesday, we'll put them in a drawing and you're going to win a free product. We will announce it on Sunday. So all you have to do, really simple, just share this post. All right, guys, so we will see you Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. and going to bring another topic to you to chat about. If you have questions, let us know. All right.
Thanks for joining us again.
Hope you have a great couple of days.